Hello and welcome to The Explainer. So have you ever looked around and wondered why some companies become absolute legends, while other businesses, ones that used to be giants, just kind of vanish? Well, the answer usually boils down to one single, really powerful idea that separates the ones that last from the ones that are forgotten. Just take a look at this. On one side, you have Grupo Matarazzo. Before the 1960s, this was a massive industrial giant in Brazil. Today, a lot of people have never even heard the name. Then, on the other side, you've got Microsoft from before the 1980s. A total unknown, a complete underdog, and, well, we all know how that story played out, don't we? One disappeared, the other took over the world.
So, what was it? What was the secret ingredient that made all the difference? What separates a company that just fades into history from one that literally defines the future? The answer, it turns out, is in a fundamental clash between two totally different ways of doing things.
And that gets us right to the heart of it all, the core conflict, planning versus improvisation. And this isn't some abstract business school concept. It's a battle that's happening every single day, in every company, every project, and yeah, even in our own lives.
Here's a simple way to think about it. When we don't have a plan, we're just improvising. We're winging it. And while flying by the seat of your pants can feel kind of thrilling, in the real world, it almost always leads to wasted time, wasted money, wasted energy. Planning, on the other hand, that's the engine that creates efficiency. It's what gets you where you want to go without all the mess.
So, what do we really mean when we talk about planning? Because it's so much more than just a to-do list. It's actually a tool for managing the future. It's about thinking and then acting, making choices today that will shape tomorrow, and being ready to face both the things you know are coming and, more importantly, all the stuff you don't.
And this right here is the key. You've got to get this. Planning isn't just a thing you do, it's an attitude. It's a total mindset shift. It's the difference between just reacting to whatever the world throws at you and proactively deciding to build the future that you want to see.
Okay, so if planning is an attitude, how does that actually turn into something real? How do we do it? Well, it all starts with a strategic blueprint, a way of breaking the whole thing down into clear, manageable chunks. You can think about planning in a company at three different altitudes. Way up at the top, you have strategic planning. This is the 30,000-foot view. We're talking long-term, the vision for the whole organization. Then, that gets translated into tactical plans. This is more medium-term, for specific areas or departments. And finally, you have operational plans. This is boots on the ground, day-to-day, what are we doing this week stuff. And see, they all connect. Each level gets its direction from the one above it. Now that top level, strategic planning, that's the master key. It's the official process of figuring out the path from where you are right now to that amazing future state you're dreaming about. It's all about drawing the map before you even start the engine. But wait, before you can draw any kind of map, you need to know your destination, right? You need a North Star to guide the whole journey. And for any organization, that North Star is made of three critical parts: its mission, its vision, and its values. Your mission is your purpose. It answers the question, why do we exist? What are we here to do? Today, it's your anchor. For a company like Apple, that's to design the best products on the planet. Simple as that. But an anchor just holds you in place. You also need to know where you're headed, and that's where your vision comes in. If the mission is the anchor, the vision is that spot on the horizon you're sailing towards. It's the big, ambitious, maybe even a little bit scary future you're trying to create. It's the dream that pulls everyone forward. And finally, you have your values. Think of these as the rules of the road for your trip. They are the core principles that guide every single decision, making sure that how you get to your destination is just as important as getting there. You put those three together, and you've given your plan a soul. Okay, so we've covered the big picture, the philosophy behind it all. But how do you make it real? Let's switch gears from the why to the how, and check out a couple of super useful tools that make all this strategy stuff actually happen.
One of the most fundamental tools for any planner is the SWOT analysis. This is like a strategic snapshot of your reality. It's so powerful because it forces you to get honest. You look inward at your strengths and weaknesses, and then you look outward at the opportunities and threats that exist in the world. It's a 360-degree view, all on one page.
Now, to turn that SWOT analysis into an actual plan, you can use something called the 5W2H framework. This is just a brutally effective checklist that forces you to be clear. You just go down the list and answer 7 questions. What are we doing? Why are we doing it? Where? When? Who's responsible? How will we do it? And the big one, how much will it cost? This is how a fuzzy idea becomes a concrete plan people can actually follow. And that really brings us to the final question. And this one is for you. Think about it. In your career, in a personal project, in your life, what are you just improvising on right now? What are you winging that could be totally transformed if you just took the time to make a plan? What future are you willing to design for yourself? Thanks for watching.